his World Cup ambitions. Are Yanis and co up to the Czech challenge here this evening? Greece must beat the Czech Republic by 12 points or more to remain in quarter-final contention. Yes, we are live from the Shenzhen-based Sports Centre here in China, just across the water from Hong Kong. A very warm welcome from myself, Tim Long, alongside the third top scorer in the history of this competition, Andrew Gaze. This is a tantalising prospect. Quarter-final hopes hanging in the balance. A win for the Czechs sees them within touching distance of the quarter-finals. Greece need that double-digit margin to remain in the mix.
Spot on, Tim, and it's going to be a tough one for Greece because not only are they going to battle this very, very impressive Czech Republic team, but they've also got to deal with the hoodoo of a woeful shooting performance the other night against the United States, and sometimes that can mess with your mind, but they come out here not only having to win, but to win comfortably. So the tempo of the game is going to be critical for them. They want to see an up-tempo game, which they're not normally accustomed to. They like that steady half-court set type action. But any time you got the superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo at your disposal, anything is possible.
They did have a comfortable 25-point win over Montenegro to start before a shock 1-point defeat to Brazil in Game 2. They recovered to beat New Zealand by 6 on Thursday, scoring 103 points, but then struggled against the USA on Saturday. They were shooting a tournament 6th best, 48.9% from the field, before shooting just 32% against the United States. Even just 4 of 10 from the foul line, having shot a 3rd best 81.3% from the stripe over the first 3 games. And this Czech team, they suffered a 21-point defeat to start against the Americans, but very competitive through 3 of the 4 quarters, and they've since won 3 in a row, by 13 against Japan, then by 15 against a very talented Turkey in an all-or-nothing Game 3, before battering Brazil by 22 here on Saturday, beating them in all 4 quarters. And over the first 4 games, they were the 4th best shooting team in the competition. They move and protect the ball so well. A tournament 4th best, 22.3 assists per game, and a joint 4th best, 10.8 turnovers on average.
Well, for me, outside of Australia, the Czech Republic quickly becoming one of my favourite teams because the way in which they play. Rowan Ginsborg, their coach, I think has done an outstanding job of extracting the absolute very best out of his players and building a system that is based on sharing the ball and getting the players to buy into that system. And you can see how close it is. There's still a few permutations that lie ahead of us depending on the result of this game, and still a wide open pool.
The most important thing here is Czech Republic. A win would get them within touching distance of the quarterfinals. Greece need to win by 12 or more. We'll pause now for the 2 national anthems.
And now, the national anthem of Czech Republic. 下面演奏捷克共和国国歌。
We're all set for the opening game on the final day of the second round at the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup here in Shenzhen. All still to play for in Group K. Czech Republic, Greece, Brazil and the USA all battling to reach the quarterfinals. Only two can make it. It is pretty much now or never to bring their best shot.
That's for sure, and that's the nature of tournament play. Any little slip-up can cost you, and both these teams have had some challenges throughout, but it's been the consistency of the Czech Republic that's really stuck out. The way in which they share the ball, they're an absolute delight to watch, led by an incredible superstar in Tomasz Satoransky, who is just the do-it-all glue guy. There he is on your screen, and I love the Aussies, but this player here is quickly becoming one of my favourites.
This is the 18th edition of the FIBA World Cup, the first to be played in 8 cities. Over 16 days, we'll have 92 games of action-packed basketball take place. 32 teams for the first time in their history of the FIBA World Cup, and the first time we've had the officiating team mic'd up as well. So whenever we go to the video review, we will hear the officials. Giannis Antetokounmpo has found form for Greece in the last 2 games. Others have struggled. A big responsibility for all EuroLeague guards, Nick Kalates and Kostas Sloukas in this one. And they'll need the experience of those two, along with the veteran Georgios Printezis and the likes of Kostas Papanikolaou to step up as well. But so much focus on Giannis, as always.
Absolutely, and you look at this team and you start to wonder, how is it possible that they could only shoot 32% in a game of basketball, but such is the defense they faced against the United States. And when you think of the Greek team right now, you think of this man on your screen, Giannis Antetokounmpo. As you said, he's coming into some pretty good form. Last 2 consecutive games, he's had double-doubles. He's averaging 15.5 points and 8.8 rebounds, close enough to 9. We'll round it up. And there's no other player like him. In fact, I'd say right now, the best player in the tournament. And that's rare that someone in a red, white and blue is not considered the best player in the tournament.
And this close-knit Czech team, without EuroLeague MVP Jan Veselý through injury, but half of the team playing together with 16-time reigning champions Nymburk in Czech Republic, and the culture seems superb. Kruban and Balvin shooting the lights out on the inside, though Hattrick deadly from deep, and NBA guard Satoransky pulling all the strings.
Well, that's right, Satoransky gets all the love, but that man on your screen certainly gets my vote for a candidate for one of them, if not the most significant players in this game today, because he's been sensational at both ends of the floor, averaging 11.5 points per game, but he does it at 75%, if you don't mind. So he's very, very efficient, and let's not forget about the 9.5 rebounds. So almost averaging a double-double and 2 block shots per game, and it's really how you contain Giannis is going to be a big factor, and Balvin being that last line of defense. As we saw the United States just pack it in, dare Greece to beat you from the perimeter, and if you take away that inside game, it's critical, and Balvin is the anchor in that type of defensive philosophy.
There's Coach Thanasis Skortopoulos, and on the opposite bench, Coach Ronan Ginsburg, who has worked wonders with this team. What an historic tournament this is for Czech Republic as well. Their first ever World Cup since the dissolution of Czechoslovakia, having failed to qualify for each of the previous 6 editions. Their biggest previous achievement in that time is finishing 7th at Eurobasket 2015. They're one of the co-hosts for Eurobasket 2021. Several group games taking place in Prague, and how about the way this team has made others stand up and take notice here in China. And Greece are going to have to rise to the challenge. Greece silver medalists back in 2006 when they beat the USA in the semi-finals, 2-time European champions. Gold in 1987 and then again in 2005 in continental competition. They failed though to reach the podium on 6 of their previous 7 World Cup appearances. And they're on the brink of elimination here as well, unless the likes of Giannis and Kalates can step up. The challenge for Greece is great. Czech Republic on a 3-game winning streak, and by an average margin of 16.7 points. They've put up 91 points a game across those three. They've averaged 24 assists and just 9.3 turnovers. And they've hit the 20-point mark in each of the last 9 quarters of basketball they've played here at the FIBA World Cup.
And I think that's the stat that just demonstrates the consistency they've had on the offensive end. To go 9 straight quarters of 20-plus points, that is a remarkable achievement and testament to the offensive efficiency.
Here we go, places in the quarterfinals of the FIBA Basketball World Cup hanging in the balance on the final day of Group K. Czech Republic and Greece both in desperate need of the win. The Greeks need to do it by 12 points or more. And here's Kaletes from the corner. What a way to get going for a man who often struggles from the outside.
And it's just not him getting it going. It's trying to get rid of those mindset of that 32% where they just could not throw it in the ocean.
Sadaransky out to the far side, three-pointer to answer back off the mark. Big rebound for Giannis. And they'll want to get him going in full flow. Kaletes far side.
Oh, inadvertent horn by the sound of things.
And the basket has been waved off. And Greece understandably disappointed, wanted to get off to a really fast start and continue the good work of Kaletes from the corner.
Shot clock there just inadvertently. They didn't reset it, I believe, and as such, they didn't get their full allotment of time, so they're going to reset it. I would assume they reset it to just the 14 because they're going to check the clock and try and figure out exactly how long is remaining.
Stops. Good. How many seconds? Back. Okay. Rebound. Now here. Press.
No, go well, but the time is stuck. Go back.
Go back.
Back.
More back.
Now go.
Now. Okay. Very good.
Now it stops.
Okay.
So from 12.
12. Wait. Okay. No. Stop. Go back. 10. So on the shot clock, 9:25, 14. Yes. Correct.
14 and game clock minus 13 is
9:25. 9:22.
9:22.
Okay.
Great to be able to listen in to the officials
9:22.
for the very first time here at the FIBA World Cup.
Well, the only question mark I'd have about it is to say, well, I guess they're saying, well, it took 10 seconds down, so they're going to start it at the 14, which is splitting hairs. So, at the end of the day, 14 is more than reasonable, taking the ball underneath out of bounds. As you mentioned, it looked like a real good play on the rim that goes begging for Greece.
The Greek fans are in the house here in Shenzhen this evening, looking to get right behind their team who need a big win. Slukas locked and loaded. He hits as well. The two guards get going early.
And again, we see 2 offensive possessions by Greece where they're wide open from the perimeter as the Czech Republic try to pack it in.
Here's Sadaransky looking to attack away from Barousis, deflected up off the clock.
And that'll test your nerve as far as your defensive strategies, because you have a look at this play there, wide open and knocking it down. Slukas there, he's a more than competent shooter. If you leave him that wide open, he's going to make more than he misses from that range.
Krishin to Balvin, off to Sataransky. Bohacic floats one up, too long. Rebound grabbed by Barousis and wrestled down. Greece really look in the mood here. They look very focused and very intense in the warm-up as Kaletes looks to drive straight through. Got the bit between his teeth, but had it knocked away that time. The stop and pop on the perimeter wouldn't go down for Kruban. And here's a chance for Giannis. Gives it off to Papapetru. Kaletes under the hoop this time and deflected away out of bounds.
Well, field goal percentage has been the key, or one of the keys for this Czech Republic team. And started off a little slow in this one. 0 of 3 from the field. And 3 pretty decent looks as well.
And field goal percentage was poor for Greece against the US. They've hit both of their shots so far.
Czech Republic 42.5% from the three-point line. That's outstanding three-point shooting.
Kalethos trapped on the baseline to Slukas, to Yanis. Barousis on the move. Yanis trying to get away from Balvin. They're hunting in packs, but they still can't stop the shot. Yanis trying to grab the offensive rebound.
What a sight. Giannis in full flight in the half court. Good luck trying to stop that. Just missed one that he's normally going to make.
Balvin trying to get basket side. Barousis came across, kicks it out. It falls short for Kruban. 10 on the shot clock. Still a chance for the Czechs to try and get on the board. It's taken more than 2 minutes. Bohacic puts it up, contested by Barousis. And they're not creating the kind of shots we've become accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, the switching defense. You see Greece, they're happy to switch their bigs onto their littles when they come off that on-ball screen, and no attack on the rim.
Shot for Yanis is short. And look at the speed of Satoransky down the floor. Doesn't want to allow Greece to get set. And they get their first score 2.5 minutes in.
And that's a great relief because they get on the board, but also when you're in that mode where the ball's not going through the hoop, that is a great way to try and break the ice. A transition basket, beat your man physically down the floor and come up with a nice cheap basket.
Two big bodies colliding in the paint. Barousis trying to find Kalethos, turns it over. Satoransky was there.
And no surprise Satoransky in the thick of the action when the game's on the line. He knows when his services are required more than they normally are, and right now they are. We see him with the steal, the little assist before that, so getting amongst it.
Balvin hands it back to Satoransky. Two huge performers for Czech Republic at this World Cup so far. Satoransky working with Balvin again, goes past two Greek players and draws the foul. First foul of the game.
They go to a lot of on-ball action, and that's where they've found the balance throughout the tournament. They've combined that type of action where they just get straight into an on-ball situation, a lot of dribbling by Satoransky, but the key and the beauty have been the ball movement, which you've seen. That's been their calling card, their trademark, the passing and cutting, the backdoor cuts.
Satoransky into Balvin. Balvin looking to back in, go to work on Barousis, who picked his pocket, and here comes Slukas down the floor. High to Yanis, who towered off a trampoline. Kalethos step to the side, three-point shot, two from the outside for Nick Kalethos.
Good start from him. As you mentioned, that's not necessarily something that he's all that comfortable with, the three-point shot, but being wide open, and that'll again test what the Czechs are going to do on the defensive end.
Kalethos trying to stick with Satoransky, and between him and Yanis, they force a turnover.
I know it's early stages, it's only a 6-point ball game, but concerning signs already for the Czech Republic, just in what they're doing in the half court. Not a lot of ball movement.
Kalethos 2 of 2 from the outside, only shoots at 28% from three over his 7-season EuroLeague career. Balvin to Bohacic. Balvin operating to allow Bohacic some room. Bohacic directing traffic. High entry pass was a risky one and picked off. And here comes Yanis. And the two NBAers collide body to body.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already in the first 4.5 minutes of this contest to the Czech Republic. And I give a lot of credit to the Greek defense. They're engaged. They understand the urgency of it. Prepared to help each other out. They're really connected on the defensive end, and not just with their own man, and how they find that help responsibility as well. Really good stuff.
Slukas to the corner of the paint, back to Barousis. Kalethos. Barousis looking to spin away from Satoransky, trapped on the baseline by the double team. Yanis free on the perimeter, steps inside, skips to the left and puts it in. Yanis Antetokounmpo up and running.
What a beautiful play by Yanis. Had the 3-point shot, little head fake, gets around, and the Euro step creates a good scoring option. And for the big fella, that is beautiful touch. Made a pretty tough play look very, very easy.
A remarkable skill set from the NBA MVP. Timeout call. Greece up by 8, and look what it means.
And I like the instruction that time by Ronan Ginsburg. You heard him there talking about the 2 backdoor cuts, so he's going to swing it from side to side. Just wants to loosen up the defense with a few backdoor options before they go to their on-ball action. And to me, that is absolutely spot on with what they need, as the Greeks have got away to a flyer and Czech Republic cannot find the basket. Only 2 points in the first 4.5 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field.
And for a team who've hit the 20-point mark, as we said, in each of their last 9 quarters, just 2 in the first half of this quarter. Greece up by 8, need to win by 12 or more. Bohacic for 3, got it. That will alleviate some of the pressure.
Yeah, he's been good right throughout the tournament, averaging the 15.5 points.
He's been shooting at close to 40% from the outside. Jaromir Bohacic. Slukas to Barusis. Nick Calathes, who led the EuroLeague in assists each of the last 2 seasons, looking to dance with the defense. Floats one over the top of Balvin. It wouldn't quite drop for him. Looking to quicken the pace here. Czech Republic in transition. Krish forced away. And around the perimeter it comes to Bohacic. Balvin rolling inside. Satoransky. Cross-court pass and an offensive foul call on Krish.
Yeah, Krish off the ball, it was. Just trying to post up, pushed off. Have a look down low. There you see Krish. A little bit of mayo put on flopping action from the defense, but hard to get away when you extend your arms like that in that low post position. Very difficult to get away with it.
Czech Republic averaging a tournament 4th best 10.8 turnovers. They've had 4 already here in the opening 6 minutes. Looking to volley his way down the baseline. The moving it on was Papapetru. Here goes Slukas slicing through the defense and drawing contact, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Bohacic just with the reach in. And that's what happens when you start to knock down a few of the 3 balls. The defense extends out, and Greece have got some guys that are very crafty at finding their way to the rim, or in the case of the great man Giannis Antetokounmpo, some explosive ways to get to the rim.
Nail-biting stuff, I'm sure it will be for coach Ronan Ginsburg and his team if Greece continue to perform as they are doing. Slukas at the line looking to put them up by 7. Satoransky, who was superb on this court 2 days ago. Twisting, turning, trying to put all the moves on the Greek defense. Slipping one in towards Fruban. It got knocked away, and look what it means to these 2 sets of players, putting bodies on the line, down on the deck to try and come up with a loose ball.
It is, and as you mentioned, one of the features of this run by the Czech Republic is the way in which they have been able to take care of the basketball, and almost a turnover on that occasion. They give up the possession arrow, but don't get the turnover. They already had the 4.
Krishin to Alder and on to Satoransky. He's going to take on the outside shot. Big battle for the board. It's batted away into the hands of Calathes. Calathes slicing through the paint, hangs one up for Giannis. Back out, Barusis. Thought about the 3, clings onto it. Giannis fouled by Satoransky. That's the 4th foul on Czech Republic here in the first quarter. Not just that, but it's the 2nd on Satoransky.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. It's not just it's the foul, it's stopped the play, and one where you think was going to be a scoring opportunity, but Satoransky with the 2 fouls. That's going to play on your mind when you've got 2 fouls in the first 7 minutes. Coach Ginsburg's got some decisions to make, whether he needs to give him a spell, because he is going to be vital in the long term of this game.
Antetokounmpo volleying his way to the basket, and the big man with the soft touch around the rim as well. Greece by 9, Czech Republic in trouble. Satoransky on the floor with those 2 fouls. Bohacic floats one off the window, released it so quickly and got his geometry spot on.
Well, they got the points, but really for one of the first few times in this tournament, Czech Republic looked a little rattled and anxious on the offensive end, and I think to try and protect Satoransky, they go to a 2-3 zone.
Giannis Antetokounmpo too strong for 3 Czech players.
That's going to send him to the line. The Czech Republic already in the bonus.
Throwing them all about. So much pressure on Greece as a team, and on Giannis, of course, as a player, with the spotlight very much on him here at the FIBA World Cup.
Yeah.
He's rising to the challenge.
Spot on, Tim. I'd say the vast majority of the neutral fans bought their tickets today to come and see Giannis Antetokounmpo, 77% free throw shooter on the tournament. And it's a good, not a terrible technique, but just a little flat. Like, it just needs to get it up a little higher, have the hands release it just a little higher.
27.3 points, 12.5 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.6 blocks, 1.3 steals for the Milwaukee Bucks. What a complete stat line that was last season.
Well, they're the sort of numbers you need to be in MVP consideration, and he was good enough to get the nod.
Greece by 8. Bohacic, Balvin. Hasn't had his chance really to try and do what he's been doing inside all tournament long and dominate, but there's a foul away from the play here.
Number 5, Team Greece. Team
Satoransky getting it into Balvin. Satoransky looking to quicken the pace, slicing into traffic, missing the shot. Balvin big on the boards again, and now he does score.
Great work by the big man, Balvin, in the right spot, read it well. Satoransky under all sorts of pressure, but just uses his size, keeps the ball above his head, doesn't bring it down and give those pesky little guys a chance to hit it.
Larentzakis to Coletes, who's feeling it from deep, misses from long range for the first time in the game.
The zone's going to be effective if that's the sort of zone offense Greece dish up.
And an offensive foul as Satoransky delivered into Alder in the paint. We're going to have a timeout with just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Ό,τι και να γίνει γυρίσουμε λίγο να πίσω. Όχι εύκολα τρίποτα και όλοι στο rebound. Όλοι στο rebound. Πάμε. Ένα, δύο, τρία.
Emotions at a high here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. These players full of focus, full of ambition, and full of fire early on. Greece, 15 points in the opening 8 and a bit minutes. A big challenge for Coach Ginsburg and his team. Coach Skortopoulos will be very happy with what he's seen so far, but there's a lot of work to do yet.
That's right, and Czech Republic sticking with the 2-3 zone. So they show a 2-3 zone, I like it, and then go back to the man.
Barousis backing in against Balvin. Papapetru rising towards the rim. Balvin got his body in the way, did just about enough to force the miss.
Great strategy. Show the zone, because Greece coming out there in that timeout expecting a zone defense, then go to the man-to-man.
Satoransky into Balvin. Yanis with the foul as he tried to stop the entry pass into the big man.
Is that entry pass, the one-handed one? It was actually a poor pass, and Balvin does a good job of trying to reel that in. He got bailed out by Antetokounmpo with the pushing foul.
2 meters 17, 7'1", stretching every fibre of his fingers to get there. Satoransky. Pumprilla into Balvin, prodded away, still check ball, 9 left to shoot.
Just hasn't been the smoothness we've seen. You see the passes, even that little deflections, and unable to get it through some hands with the efficiency that we've seen in the first 4 games. And again, credit Greece, a lot more ball pressure than what we saw from Brazil the other night.
Bohatchik takes on the outside shot and hits it. Bohatchik deadly from deep.
Might have been unlucky not to have got the end one as well.
Yanis to Nicolaites. Yanis wants it one-on-one far side of the paint, and a foul called on Alder as the MVP goes down.
Just a little 2-on-2 game. And Alder trying to get that front position to make it a tough entry pass. Forces the contact and picks up a foul. Satoransky checks out of the game. I suspect it's probably just an opportunity to give him a rest here. Take a minute here, get the couple of minutes of the 3/4 time break to try and preserve his superstar.
Alder and Satoransky each on 2 fouls in the first, so Coach Ginsburg takes them both out. Yanis Antetokounmpo goes to the line to try and add to his 5 points. Was only 1 of 2 on his previous trip here this evening.
Nice, great rotation on the ball. It's one of the things about these balls, the molten ball they use at the World Cup. With the stripes on them, you get a good appreciation for the type of backspin that's going on the ball.
Yanis a 15-13 rebound double-double against the USA. Misses the second one there as well, so 2 of 4. Greece only up by 4 despite such a promising first quarter. Shishina moving it on. Bohatchik. Here's Pumprilla into the lane. Was looking to the outside. Shishina was moving the wrong way. Squeezes the pass to the far side off the deck, and they can't beat the shot clock. Nicolaites turning quarterback, and inside is Larentzakis for the touchdown.
What a great defensive set that last one was for Greece. Every single touch was under pressure, and they get the reward with the cheap transition basket.
Final seconds of the first quarter. Greece by 6 and a foul with 5.8 to play.
Well, they had a foul to give. Probably fouled just a little earlier than they would have liked. Still 5.8, 6 seconds to go. Have a look at Nicolaites. Heads up play. And that's 2 of the easiest baskets Greece are going to get today.
Satoransky looking to attack Yanis. Got the defense up in the air, twisting and turning. The tip, will it go at the buzzer? No, it won't. Just off the mark for Peterka. And that will do it for the first. A very positive first quarter for Greece, who need to win by 12. They are up by 6, 18-12 over Czech Republic.
Well, this Czech Republic team is really struggling to find their groove on the offensive end. You take a look at the numbers, only shooting it at 31%, 5 of 16 in total from the field. And with only the 12 points, they've been averaging 85 points per game, which is 11th in the competition. So Greece would be delighted with their defensive effort. And at the other end of the floor, Greece impressive on the offensive end, 6 of 12 from the field. And even more impressive is that of their 18 points, 6 of them have come from assists. So that's an illustration of how they're distributing the ball, the penetration, the extra pass, finding better shots, turning good shots into great shots. And the Czech Republic would like to see a little bit more of that offensive transition, picking up some cheapies. Kalaithis really set the tone early with a couple of made threes.
Absolutely, Greece strong out of the gates. Giannis, despite all the defense has been played on him, with Czech Republic double teaming, triple teaming, has got his as well. 6 points, 4 rebounds and a couple of assists. A block shot as well for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greece hitting their shots. And Czech Republic not doing all of the things we talked about them doing so well up until this point in the competition. And there is the FIBA Basketball World Cup app. Do make sure you get your hands on that. It's got all the big plays, all the news, all the teams, all the stats.
Any sort of device you have, that app applies to you if you are a genuine hoops fan.
Start of the second quarter, Kalaithis hit the three right at the start of the first. This time passes on from the perimeter. Yoyos Printezis in for the first time, was their leading scorer through round 1. Printezis going to work, draws the double team, kicks back out. Larentzakis for 3. Right of the basket, Balvin a big ball. Quick down the floor to Bohatchik, but Greece quick back in transition. Balvin to Pumprila. Satoransky back on the floor for this second quarter on those 2 fouls picked up in the opening 7 minutes. Bounce pass, threading the eye of the needle. Patoka couldn't put it in, and a travel call.
Terrific look and pass, just to identify where the player was going to be. Even that low post action, the passing to lead his teammate into it, and just a little travelling call. Couldn't gather his feet quick enough.
Talking of good passing, Kalaithis inside towards Papa Nicolau, but Czech Republic get away with it. No score yet in the second quarter. Pumprila. Balvin directing traffic. Bohatchik. Balvin will look to set the screen and manufacture room for Bohatchik to operate. Not once, but twice. Pumprila to the far side. Satoransky got away from 2. And the floated towards the end of the shot clock, but they're finding it far more difficult to make open looks. Larentzakis spinning edge of the paint, back out, gets it back from Papagiannis. Larentzakis looking for the Greek giant, Papagiannis, but it was over his head.
Well, the idea was right, wasn't it? It was going to be an open pass. They're complaining that it might have been deflected. From where we're sitting, it didn't seem that it got deflected. It was nothing more than a poorly executed pass, but the idea was spot on.
Balvin has gone to the bench. That might give Yoyos Papagiannis a little bit more joy. Will put it back and recovered in the backcourt by Kruban. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Kruban in a hurry though. Back out to Satoransky. Creates the room against Slukas. The fadeaway falls. Beautiful move from Satoransky.
That's really tough. And when the defense is like this and really locked in, that sometimes it just takes those native plays, just the skill of the individuals, in order to break things down and create good scoring opportunities.
Slukas to Printezis. That was Satoransky's first score as well. Here's Kalaithis locked and loaded for another 3. He's got a hat-trick of triples in the first half.
Well, I'm sure in the scouting report that they supplied, they said, well, carry a hand, but take the odds to him shooting the 3 ball. As long as it's contested, they might need to rethink that.
3-pointer to answer right back from Martin Patoka. The Czechs trying to keep up. Kalaithis. Into the final 8 seconds of the shot clock. Kalaithis to Slukas. Papagiannis calling for it with the size mismatch. Slukas comes back out. Printezis far side. And a shot clock violation.
Slukas has got to do a better job of understanding the shot clock. He's the point guard out there. 4 or 5 seconds to go. The ball's in his hands. And just not aware, I think, that of the time left. And that's inexcusable for your point guard.
This is a guy who had 6.7 assists per game, just 0.7 turnovers on average in the first round. Kostas Lukas. Satoransky into the lane, looking for his second score, looking to step past Printezis, moved it on to Hruban. Peterka on the boards, but a foul.
Again, another really good defensive set. Not a high quality shot by Hruban that last time. And I tell you what they are testing, they're making him play defense for the good full 24 seconds. This is going to be a game of minds, but also could be a war of attrition, the effort that Greece have to put in.
Talk about that Greek defense. It was only the second time in their last 9 World Cup games that they have held a team to fewer than 14 points in a quarter.
Yeah. Giannis that time on the low block, trying to front him. Just have a look at the left elbow, extends out. Again, not a lot in that. A fine line between a flop warning and even a technical foul on that one, and an offensive foul.
Czech Republic get the benefit of that call this time, down by 4. Hruban picked off by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Can he reel it in? Calathes as Giannis stretched to beat the ball to the baseline.
He did. Someone that size with that agility and speed. Very difficult to stop it when he gets downhill like that.
Hruban. This sizable crowd in Shenzhen was hoping for the big highlight reel finish, but the points count all the same as far as Greece are concerned.
They are. They're doing a great job with their switching. And also, here we look at Giannis. Just a little hint of an offensive push-off, lost control, but Calathes just doing the right thing and being at the right place at the right time. But that last offensive possession by the Czech Republic, a little high-low action because they're fronting anyone on the low post. Greece are fronting and trying to deny that entry pass.
Printezis up against Balvin, who's back on the floor. Printezis spinning down the baseline, trying to create the room against the big man, couldn't get the drop. Satoransky looking down the floor, looking to work with Balvin. Pass was deflected by Calathes, and here come Greece in transition. Giannis to Slukas. Czech Republic back quickly onto the corner though. Free is Papanikolaou, got it. And a timeout called as well by Czech Republic. Greece up by 9 points in full throttle again down the floor. Calm and composed on the perimeter and knocked down by Papanikolaou from the corner.
Yeah, amazing what 48 hours does. Could not throw it in the ocean a couple of nights ago against the United States. And tonight, 4 of 6 from the three-point line.
And this is the game, not other stuff. Let's go, Fitz. We don't have nothing, we push the ball inside. Don't
Just a chance on that timeout to regroup. Focusing on the defensive end, make that your priority. And as we mentioned, 4 of 6 from the field tonight for Greece, and 48 hours ago they were 7 of 27, 26% from the three-point line, and a woeful 32% from the field.
And it might with 3 of those 4. Which you wouldn't expect.
And they got very similar looks to what they're getting tonight. They just couldn't put it down against the United States.
9 points the differential. Slicing through the paint and getting a hit and colliding with the advertising boards then was the flying Czech Pumprala. 2 fouls on Yanis. Kumpulo, one of 3 Czech players who featured in all 12 of their qualifiers in an historic campaign that got them here to the dance for the first ever time. Auda comes in, one of 2 Czech players on 2 fouls, along with Satoransky. Larentzakis and Yanis, the 2 Greeks on 2. Kiletes passes on the responsibility on the perimeter this time, off the mark Papanikolaou. Satoransky. Auda on the move. Bohacic into Auda, up against Printezis. Auda wants to go to work, steps into the paint, lovely left hand underarm.
And that's why they need to front that low post, get it down low, and very effective scoring options for them with this Czech Republic team. They stay with this 2-3 zone, trying to just guard the middle.
Yanis wants to take it to Balvin, and he got fouled in the process.
Just a little hit on the wrist as he was upstairs. Only a glancing blow, but you could see the impact it had on his shot. Yanis goes to the free throw line, where he'd be thinking about his free throws right now, because only got the 2 of 4.
Greece need each and every point they can get. They're up by 5 here in front of those passionate fans, but they need to win by 12 or more.
And I'm sure they would be looking at this and saying, well, we're up by 5, but really we're down by 7. We happy with the position we're in, but
2 of 5 now, Yanis.
Just a win won't be good enough.
Cheered on by his brother, Thanasis. A 3-time NBA All-Star, the first player in NBA history to rank in the top 20 of a regular season in total points, rebounds, assists, steals and blocks.
That's incredible. That is incredible. The versatility that he has, the athleticism. I can't think of who you can really even compare to him, or some of the greats. It's just his skill sets are so unique.
Satoransky, he's got a pretty unique skill set as well. This is the shot here. Yanis looking to drive at Bohacic, taking on everybody, forced into the miss, wanted the foul, doesn't get it. Czech Republic not waiting around. Auda, Yanis Antetokounmpo, here's the lightning and there's the thunder. The Czechs hit with an MVP storm.
That is just sheer instinct and will and competitiveness. Thought he got fouled, came down, took his anger out on the defensive end and comes up with a steal and the flush. Beautiful stuff by the superstar.
And we were just talking about how he can do a bit of everything. And then the turnover from Czech Republic as well. Here we go.
And just throw in, for all those innate skills that he's got, competitiveness. Sometimes the great ones can get away with just their skills alone, but that just reeked of desire and determination on the defensive end.
Slukas steps back out, brings Balvin to the perimeter. Slukas will shoot over the top, and he got blocked by Balvin. Satoransky. 8 points the differential, onto the corner quickly. Back to Satoransky, puts it on the floor, spins edge of the paint, hands it back off to Bohacic. Satoransky far side. Kruban, he takes the 3-point shot and gets it to go. Kruban from the outside.
See, they're coming up with big plays. Every time their lead extends out where you think momentum's going Greece's way, they've been good enough to knock down some shots or get to the free throw line.
Printezis with the push shot. Beautiful trajectory. And the first points for Printezis. Bohacic. Balvin rolling inside, taking away the defense. High pass towards him. And here comes Yanis Antetokounmpo again onto Larentzakis, far side. And they'll slow it down here with Papanikolaou. And Slukas then hit by Bohacic. Third foul on Czech Republic here in the second.
Every time you see Giannis running down the floor, that time Sakis just could have probably got it to the streaking Greek.
Slukas, free look for three. Stepped inside, passed on the responsibility to Papanikolaou, who misses. Slukas is a better outside shooter than Papanikolaou. Auda backing in, floating one over the top of Papanikolaou. Just what Czech Republic needed.
Very efficient Auda on that box. Been good throughout the tournament, averaging the 10 points a game at near enough to 50%. It's high percentage down low.
And they're working ever so hard to stay with Greece, down by 5. Zakis got tricked. Sadaransky down the floor. Here's Bohatchik. Oh, the rejection against the backboard, but the basket will count. Papanikolaou getting up, but the goaltend called. And we'll have a timeout with Czech Republic back within 3. You see it came off the backboard.
Yeah, once it hits the backboard, can't touch it. And easy one for the officials on that occasion. You look at the stats and you look at the Czech Republic and they trail it by 3, but when you throw in the fact they've had 12 turnovers, they're in really good shape, all things considered.
Yeah, that's quite a remarkable turn-up for the Bucks, those 12 turnovers. They came into the game averaging a joint 4th tournament best 10.8 per game. They've had more than that already here in the first half. But yeah, here we are, and they're only down by 3.
It is, and Greece got a really good game plan, switching a lot of the action up the top, trying to deny the entry passes on the low box. But notwithstanding all the strategy, also just the hands, the little deflections, the ball pressure, been very, very good.
Antetokounmpo attacking the body of Balvin. Offensive foul.
50-51. Look forward to seeing this on the replay, but that's going to be Giannis's 3rd personal foul. So straight away, you'd expect Greece to make a change. Ooh. Toughest call in basketball. Love to see different angle. A 50-51 that doesn't go the way of Giannis.
Barousis in for the final 70 seconds of the first half. Greece only up by 3 in Czech Republic with the ball. Hruban. Sataransky, who's done well not to pick up his 3rd foul after 2 early on. Hruban for 3 again. Lightning from downtown.
Well, that's been their trademark this entire tournament. Their work from the 3-point line. Already now above, shooting 56%. 5 of 9.
And that after a poor shooting start as well. Slukas into Yorgos Printezis. Draws the double team back out to Slukas. Shot clock again. They just get it away in time. It doesn't go though. Barousis, big offensive rebound. Slukas this time to put it on the floor. Back out, Printezis. Cross court to Barousis, the big man who can shoot the outside shot, clings onto it. Printezis against Bohatchik, passes out of the double team to Slukas. Right at the end of the shot clock again, bodies colliding. Greece really trying to work overtime to create a good look.
Have to settle Bohatchik down. He slides his feet, not quite there, and that's going to cause some interesting decisions because that's Bohatchik's 3rd personal foul as well, and he's a pivotal part of what the Czech Republic do. So straight away they make the adjustment.
Bohatchik, who's got 10 of their 31 points.
Yeah, and he's been very good, not just in this game, but right throughout the tournament.
Key players for both on the bench in foul trouble. Giannis for Greece, Bohatchik for Czech Republic. Slukas at the line, who went to the line in the closing seconds of that game against Brazil back in the first round, getting fouled on a three-point shot, made 2 of them, missed the other, and they lost by 1. Usually a very good free throw shooter, Kostas Slukas, at 93% in the EuroLeague last season.
Well, they've shot it at 76.5% from the free throw line at the tournament. Only 40%, 4 of 10 against the United States a couple of days ago.
He only gets 1 of the 2. Final seconds of the first half here. Greece by 1. Open look for 3. Way off for Satoransky. And with 0.7 seconds remaining in the quarter, a foul.
If you've just had the eye test and you weren't looking at the game, you'd think that Greece should be up by 10. But here we are with 0.7 seconds remaining, and the Czech Republic have a chance to go into the halftime break a point up.
We knew that they had the quality, the passing, the energy. We're discovering that they've got the character to grind it out as well.
And that's it. The character of this group, the cohesion. We've spoken at length at the other games about 6 of these guys coming from the one club team. And that Limburg, that club team having unbelievable success, winning. And I actually had to check this 3 or 4 times. The last 16 championships in the Czech League. That breeds a winning culture, and it's been demonstrated here with their national team as well.
Their offense is in full flow again. They're at the 20-point mark for the quarter, as they were in each of their previous 9 quarters before the first in this one. Printezis will heave one. It very nearly went down at the buzzer at the end of the first half. But despite all of the promise, all of the good work from Greece, it's Czech Republic who lead by a point at half-time, 33-32. And remember, Greece need to win by 12 or more.
Yeah, Czech Republic would be absolutely thrilled of the situation they have. They've got a 1 point lead, but they also have Giannis Antetokounmpo on 3 fouls. So they'd be feeling really comfortable. Take a look at the stats. The Greeks have done a good job on the offensive end, lead the category in assists. And then it's been the shooting. Greece started off in pretty spectacular fashion with Kalathis. He's got the 11 points. Bohacic, he's going to be restricted as well with those 3 personal fouls. But it's the shooting percentages in general. Greece, after a white-hot start, are down to 42% from the field. And slowly but surely, after leading by as many as 8, the Czech Republic have just gone about their business in a real workman-like fashion. Weathered the storm as far as the defensive pressure that Greece were started out with, and slowly just chipped away, didn't panic when scores started to get away from them, and just showing great poise and composure to work themselves back into the game and actually take the lead.
Satoransky only 2 points in the game, but 7 assists for Satoransky in the first half, so he's reached 7 or more in each of his last 4 games here at the FIBA World Cup. Many of those facilitating Bohacic, who leads Czech Republic with 10 points. They've also had 6 from Auda and from Kruban. Greece led by the 11 of Kalathis, 9 for Antetokounmpo, but they trail by 1 at half-time in a game they need to win by more than 12 points, or 12 points or more. It is a big second half to come. They need the performance of their World Cup campaign so far. Do join us for that in a few minutes' time. At half-time, Czech Republic 33, Greece 32.
我们现场的球迷可以帮他打打气吗 ？Hello。OK， 那我先简单解释一下这个规矩。OK， 你有30秒的时间。投中越多的不同的位置的话，赢得这个 model 的这个球非常简单。你觉得这个距离行不行？我觉得这个距离不太行，我觉得可能要移近一点点可以啊，我觉得。 OK， 再移近一点点，我会再移近一点点。Time out 3，捷克队请求暂停原投分。好，我们DJ 准备一下，准备好了吗 ？OK， 你站上去就好了。OK。 3, 2, 1, go！ 进去！我们现场的球迷给他一些鼓励，好不好？来，加油啊，加油啊！哎，我可以，不行的话，我可以帮你投一个。加油加油！什么？你各位，有7秒的时间 ，5、4、3、2、1。好 ，OK，time's up。虽然一球都没有中，我想听一下现场的球迷，你觉得他值不值得拿到这个球？给他一点掌声好不好？哎，有人说不值得啊，再来一点掌声，给这位美女好不好 ？Come on everyone。OK， 你的 bonus 比赛的用球是你的，谢谢你 ，Thank you，Thank you。
Czech Republic, Germany, country. Đi Trung Quốc. Tâm hệ đi
Back out to Yijan now, Leach's man on the floor and throws it down.
Now we've got a Chinese poster.
Rodriguez, good bank pass down the floor. And add yourself to the highlight reel, my friend.
Alexander Franklin getting what he deserved. He catches, he streaked down the floor.
To Klaver. Klaver, nice bank pass into Willie Hernan Gomez. Oh my words.
What a move, what a drive initially. Nice job by Klaver. They're only up by 5. There's the pick and a pick and roll. And Dalia with the basket with the one hand. What a perfect execution of the pick and roll. Oh boy, you like that.
Oh, did you see that? Matu throws it down.
But this Nigerian team just keeps attacking the rim.
My parents gave me away, so I had no purpose in this life. Yeah. When you educate a woman, you educate a nation. It's a quote from Nelson Mandela, by the way.
Welcome back to the Shenzhen-based Sports Centre, where Czech Republic lead Greece 33-32 at the half. Greece needing to win by 12 points or more to stand a chance of making the quarter-finals. And they've lost 5 of their last 6 games when they've been trailing at half-time at the World Cup. They've also lost each of their last 7 when they've scored 32 or fewer in the first half. And Czech Republic have won their last 3 when they've had the lead at half-time. Greece have led by as many as 9 points, with a 9-point, 5 rebound, 3 assists, 3 steal stat line from Giannis Antetokounmpo, 11 points from Nicolaitis as well, but that 9-point lead evaporating. And remarkably, Czech Republic going into the locker room at half-time with the edge.
It is, and Greece would be going in there and sort of looking around and saying, well, we didn't do a whole lot wrong. They were able to force 12 turnovers out of the Czech Republic. You hold a very good scoring Czech Republic team to only 33 points in a half, but it's down the other end of the floor, which they'd probably be focusing most of their attention after a great start. To only get 32 themselves is not going to be good enough, and they need an up-tempo, high-scoring game when you think of trying to get those margins where they need to be, and that's going to be tough now to try and get all those points in only one half.
Bohancic leading Czech Republic with 10 points, but he's also got 3 fouls. They've had 6 each from Alder and from Fruban, who's 2 of 3 from the outside. Tomasz Satoransky is only 1 of 6 from the field, just 2 points, but he's dished 7 assists. And we talked about the togetherness of this team and the 6 players they have from the Czech champions Nymburk, and then you drop an NBA star into the mix in Satoransky. But when we met him at the press conference the other day, the most humble, the most approachable human being you could ever imagine, and that, it seems, is why this works.
Well, that's right. You and I have had the pleasure of hosting those press conferences. Understandably, some of the players and coaches that come in there, a lot of emotion, but very level-headed and able, I think, to keep things in real perspective. And I think, though, if you're Greece and saying, well, would you have signed off to a 7 assists, 1 of 7 performance from Satoransky at halftime? I think they would have written sign that contract as soon as they possibly could. But I guess it does speak volumes for the depth in the Czech Republic team, the way in which they share the ball, get other people involved, and it's been here on full display. They've also done a pretty decent job on the boards, and that's really what's given them their advantage. Absolutely obliterating Greece on the boards. They've got 20 rebounds to only the 10 from Greece. So an outstanding performance by the Czech Republic in that department.
What a big half of basketball this is for Greece now. They have to win the half by 13 points or more to have a chance of making it through to the quarterfinals of the FIBA World Cup. They'll also need a bit of a helping hand from the United States this evening. Even if they get there, they need the USA to beat Brazil. Still, any of the 4 teams from this group could, in theory, go through or bow out. Start of the second half, Czech Republic with the ball and with the 1-point lead. Satoransky looking back out. Hruban, who hit 2 in the first half from the outside, moves it on. Satoransky for 3, misses again. And here's Calathes looking to attack Auda all the way through. And Satoransky the rebound. A little too rushed from Calathes, had support. Hruban locked and loaded, misses.
It's an interesting plight that the Czech Republic have got, because a win by, or a loss by less than 12 and does them really no harm. So they've got to really walk that fine line between trying to shorten the game and slow things down, which doesn't appear as though they're doing on the basis of the first 2 possessions, and how in which they manage the minutes and the tempo of the game.
Here's Printezis, wouldn't go down for him. A couple of those for Yoyos Printezis.
A little surprised to see Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that's going to count.
Auda with the chance at the 3-point play.
It is a nice drive, but to see Giannis Antetokounmpo not starting this quarter, there you see the foul, clearly the and 1. When it's all on the line and wanting to get off to a good start in this third period. I know he's got the 3 fouls, but you might be saving him to a point where you've dug yourself that big a hole that not even arguably the greatest player on the planet right now can help you.
Auda's up to 9 points and goes about his work very quietly and very efficiently. 3 of 3 from the field and 3 of 3 from the foul line. Czech Republic by 4. Real cause for concern for Greece. Printezis. Calathes on the cut into the middle. Floats one. 13 points for him.
Great touch. Good pass too.
Auda. Threatened the 3. Clung on to it. Balvin. Pumprala and Satoransky. Balvin rolling towards the rim. Satoransky to Hruban, who found Balvin on the bounce pass. He spins baseline, then back again. The footwork from the big man, but he got himself caught under the backboard. Still got it away. Another one as well. And they still can't get it at the 3rd time of asking.
Well, again, the work on the rebounding. Just getting annihilated on the boards is Greece.
And Satoransky, another rebound on the defensive end for him. Going through the gears, all the way down the floor. Nice bit of footwork as well, and he goes coast to coast to score. Tomasz Satoransky.
24-13 is the rebound count right now in favour of the Czech Republic. So if you're looking for some evidence to why the Czech Republic are hanging in and, in fact, winning this game, that goes a long way to telling the story.
And 7-1 on the offensive glass as well. Printezis to Slukas, wide open for three, and he makes it count. Greece back within a whisker. First from the outside for Slukas on his fourth attempt. Shot 45% from downtown in the EuroLeague last season. Kruban, high catch Balvin. Push shot for him will go. Balvin, another who goes about his work just so efficiently in terms of scoring and on the boards. Printezis, far side, up against Alder. It won't go for him, and Balvin, there is a rebound. Kruban looking to attack straight away, will go to the line for two with the aggressive drive to the basket.
This just reeks of a real mature performance from the Czech Republic team. Balvin doesn't do it in spectacular fashion. He doesn't carry on with all the histrionics of some of the players in the competition. And you could say that about this team in general. Their body language is excellent. Their tempo and variety on the offensive end is outstanding, and they mix things up on the defensive end. You see a little bit of zone, you see a little bit of 1-3-1, you see a little bit of half-court trap. They keep you in that uncomfortable zone on offense, and as such, Greece right now shooting at 41% and struggling on the offensive end.
Kruban efficient at the line as well. Czech Republic up by 5. And the challenge grows greater and greater for Greece. Giannis Antetokounmpo is back on the floor. Kaletes slicing right down Main Street, got the right hand to go off the glass. It's 15 for Nick. Satoransky onto Pomprala. And a foul called as he stepped between two Greek players.
Well, a little confusion there about Papa Nikolaou trying to say that it was his foul. But I think
the fourth on Giannis.
They've called it on Giannis.
He'd only been back on the court for a matter of seconds, Giannis, after 3 fouls in the first half.
Not sure what the coach, perhaps he was suggesting maybe they review it, but the refs have stuck with the original call.
Satoransky looking to burst to the basket. Took a bit of contact, Giannis underneath it. He's going to remain on the court for now, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is the pass to Printezis, who's so good at that push shot.
And that's why you need him on the floor from the top of the key. The one-handed bullet pass sees the floor with that size and can pass over the defense.
Balvin using his height to get there ahead of Papa Nikolaou. Satoransky. Czech Republic by 1. Balvin working with Satoransky. Alder. We're going to go to work against Printezis. Offensive foul called against Patrick Alder.
Ooh. And it was the official on the far side that's called it. And as players, this might be a good call. And he did have good position. But always, when you're a player and it's the referee furthest away that calls it, they always say, well, hang on, you've got old mate over here on the baseline. It's right there in a better position. That's probably more in his zone to make that type of call.
Giannis will take the 3 and misses. Will Czech Republic try to attack Giannis now?
They should.
He's under the boards and getting another rebound and opening up those legs as well. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Foul will be on the defense.
And this is where he's got to be as careful on the offensive end as on the defense. When he gets that head of steam up, they're going to be jumping in front of him the whole time. And even that one is just a 50-50 call that the superstar gets it, and that could have easily have gone the other way.
What about Patrick Auder putting his body on the line with Yanis in full flow as well? The Czechs want that 5th foul. They want this win. They want the place in the quarterfinals.
I need to forward against it, okay? Let's play 5, okay?
And if they had a coach of the tournament award, then in my opinion, that man who's coaching the Czech Republic, Rowan Ginsborg, he would be getting my vote. Love the way he's gone about it. Yanis going to the line to shoot 2, where he hasn't been all that comfortable. 3 of 6, only 50%. And I'm the Greek coach. It might be time to look at his own defense as well. Find a way to protect your superstar. Clearly he's going with him. He understands how important this is. And this next 5 minutes before 3/4 time, well, all the minutes from here out are pivotal, but you can't let... It's not just about the win, it's about trying to win by 12 or more. So right now, they consider themselves 12 points down.
Offensive rebound for Calathes off the miss from Yanis. He's 1 of 2 on all 4 of his trips to the foul line. Balvin picks up his 2nd foul. That foul on Auder before the timeout was his 4th. So Auder and Antetokounmpo hanging by a disciplinary thread.
Calathes, he's having some sort of game. 15 points. That time, just using his smarts, coming around from behind and giving Greece another opportunity.
Calathes across to the corner from the inbound. Calathes, who's hit 3 threes already. Prodding and probing from the perimeter. He's going to take on another Calathes, misses this one. Belhatchik. Tracked by Papanikolaou. 42-42. Nothing to separate these two over 25 minutes, but Greece need to win by 12 or more. As a foul as Balvin was moving out to the perimeter, got bumped along the way.
Giannis just thought that his brother might be coming in from him, and he's waving the coach off. He wanted to stay in this game, and the coach abides by his superstar's wishes.
Printezis goes to the bench instead. Balvin to Satoransky. Tries to shake off the Hassis, and Kruban will flip one over the top of Antetokounmpo. He grabs the loose ball and looks to get in full flow again. He lost it on the way through and turned it over.
Yeah, he lost control, and just as he tried to grab it, we'll take a look at the replay here, and you hold your breath every time he's doing this, because the threat of an offensive foul, there's it comes out of his hands, and might have got the last touch.
Satoransky. Back out, Pomprela. Overhead was a difficult attempt, and Antetokounmpo there, the rebound. Yanis, that is. They're both on the floor at the moment. Calathes. Slukas. Here is Yanis up against Balvin. Yanis will take the pull-up shot. Pops out. His brother with the rebound. Slukas will try and go for the 3. Once again, it's not going down for Greece when they need it to so badly.
Well, they've picked it up on the boards. A couple of offensive boards.
Calathes driving baseline underneath, and the lovely finish. Calathes catching fire. 17 points now. Hatchik just coming straight back at Greece.
They've got an answer. Every single time Greece get a sniff of it, they come up with a big play.
Lovely footwork from Papanikolaou, but didn't have the finish at the end of it, and it's going to be Czech Republic ball.
Papanikolaou trying to argue that he didn't touch that, didn't deflect it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to lose that argument. Yet to see Tooney turn around, and, well, hard to tell from that angle, but it was either a horrifically bad pass or he did actually get a deflection.
Satoransky on the burst towards the basket, and he got contact from Thanasis.
Satoransky sees an open lane. There was no one on the weak side, and a superstar like Satoransky, he looks up, and if he doesn't see a wall in front of him, he's penetrating. Any help that's coming is going to come late, and he's got such great court vision that he can find the next pass on any sort of rotation. Every time he gets the ball in particular, and you'd say that about a couple of these Czech Republic players, need to see a wall, and that's what Greece did really well in the first quarter in particular. Took away that penetration.
Satoransky hitting them both. Czech Republic up by 2. Slukas to Kaleites. Leads the Greeks in scoring here, maybe looking for a couple more. Gets inside, back out to the perimeter. Papanikolaou on the move. High to Thanasis. Goes to work on Fruban, spins into the paint. Thanasis Antetokounmpo with a nice move. He's only just recently come into the game. That was his first shot. Greece level again. Hatchik lost it but recovered. Peterka to try and manufacture some room on the perimeter. Fruban over the top of Thanasis. Kaleites the rebound. And the quarterback pass as well, and inside is Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Greece looking to pick up the pace.
Wow. Possibly the assist of the tournament. That was absolutely pinpoint perfect.
From a man who last season Rick Pitino said was the best passer he'd ever seen.
Well, he's right based on that evidence.
And Kaleites also led the EuroLeague in steals and gets one there, and a technical called on Coach Ginsburg on the Czech bench.
Wow. Just complaining about the foul. Thought the steal from Kaleites was one going over the back. You can see the action. He needs to be careful too, and it's ta-da. You've got to have a spell. So just might need to pipe down. He's made his point. And one and possession, and really no damage done because they were in a transition opportunity. So the tech foul probably didn't help them a whole lot. There we have a look at it, and you can see why Coach Ginsburg, look at him slide up and down the sidelines. Pretty nimble on his feet.
17 points, 3 assists, 2 steals now for Kaleites, but off the miss at the line, Greece now just 7 of 13 from the stripe, and again they need to win by 12 or more. 2 minutes remaining of the third quarter. Greece by 2.
2-3 zone by the Czechs.
Papanikolaou to Kaleites, lost it, recovered it. 8 to work with on the shot clock. Giannis rolls inside. Kaleites taking the ring road around the defense, pings it out to Thanasis, who nails the 3. And Greece, led by Nick Kaleites, are on the charge. Now looking to turn it up on defense as well, but the Czechs play away from it, missed the shot, grabbed the rebound again on the offensive glass. Hatchik to the corner, 3-pointer, deadly from Fruban.
Again, when a big basket needs to be made, they come up every single time so far this evening.
Kaleites to Giannis, wants to go to work on Balvin. Triple team comes, he finds the pass out, but he's fouled in the process. The 7th time he's been fouled here tonight.
Almost quadruple team. are just collapsing in on him. And this is where the Americans had so much success a couple of nights ago in their last game, just absolutely packed it in. The Czech Republic need to think about it a little bit more with the three-point shooting of Greece. 6 of 16, 38%. They are knocking him down. In particular, that man has done his country very proud.
Greece up by 2, need to win by 12 or more though. Giannis elevates and scores. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's trying to rally the Greek troops for the differential. 1 or 2 signs over the last couple of minutes that Greece are picking up the pace and looking to close in on that 12-point margin.
Well, right now they would look up and both these teams would know that this is really an 8-point lead to the Czech Republic.
Giannis has gone to the bench again with 52.4 seconds to play in the quarter on those 4 fouls.
Good decision, defensive play, give him a bit of a rest before the 3/4 time break as well. Protect him with those 4 fouls.
Kruban to inbound to Bohatchik. Kruban. The pass off from Bohatchik to Satoransky. Bohatchik on the perimeter, the ball movement and the energy again from Czech Republic, but this time the turnover. And here goes Thanasis Antetokounmpo. It's a 6-point Greek lead.
Have a look at the bench too, his brother. And look at the effort. He has been a spark for this Greek team. No doubt about that.
Bodies battling for the ball here at the FIBA World Cup. Everybody putting it on the line, leaving everything on the court.
And now they get the Greek fans. Thanasis, he has been a real spark in this second half. He's done it with the offense, knocked down a 3-ball. A couple of scores around the rim, and now on the defensive end. And look at the love from the bench.
Look at the brotherly love. Giannis and Thanasis combining for 21 points. Greek mean business.
16 turnovers now for the Czech Republic. 6 above their average for the tournament.
Greek fans mean business. They're on their feet over on the far side. Final seconds of the third. Calathes, Thanasis comes out, rolls back inside. Some Calathes conjury to find the high flyer to pick the buzzer. Greece with a burst towards the end of the quarter, lead Czech Republic by 8. They're not there yet, but they're on the right track.
What a pass there by Calathes. Full credit to Antetokounmpo to rise above and catch it, but when that is absolute silver service provided to the big man.
They put pressure, one of our big, so-called, come to end when we have problem. Watch out, pressure. Now, let's play now, both sides. This guy switch open and
And some interesting times for this Czech Republic team. They've got it to a point now where the Czech Republic, they've got things to think about. They're no longer playing with that freedom because you've got a 12-point margin because of the points differential. Now, they really only lead it by 4.
Yeah, if you are joining us late, that's the situation here on the final day of the second stage of the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Group K. Look at that. Full length of the floor pass from Calathes, one of his 5 assists along with 17 points now. And Greece have to win by 12 or more to stand a chance of making the quarterfinals. Otherwise, it's likely to be Czech Republic who take that spot. Greece have burst away at the end of the third quarter to go up by 8. It's their largest lead since they led by 9 very early on.
Yeah, 100%. And the start of this final quarter is going to be critical. The Czech Republic start with it, but these first couple of possessions are going to prove vital, you would suspect.
Satoransky didn't have an assist in the third quarter after 7 in the first half. He weaves his way, kicks it to the far side. Three-point shot falls short. Pops back to Kruban on the offensive glass. Their 9th offensive rebound of the game. Bohatchik. Pomprela wants to attack Thanasis. One-on-one. Pirouette into the paint. Misses the shot. It won't go down. Can they grab the board again? Look at the fight down on the floor from Satoransky.
Great hustle. Just the desperation of both teams now, putting it all on the line, diving on loose balls, getting after the offensive boards. This is great basketball. Let's not forget, you think of that missing link, that bit of a handicap for the Czech Republic, not without an elite three-point shooter, Blake Shield, who did his ankle against Brazil. He was averaging a spectacular 10 of 15 from the three-point line. That is incredible. Playing the 21 minutes a game.
Slukas. Barousis up against Ruban. Passes out of the double team. They move it around the perimeter. Thanasis looking to drive into the lane in traffic. He's feeling it right now, but he misses that time.
I like the penetration, though. Got great elevation. Good shot. Just short-armed the shot.
Peterka gives it back to Satoransky. He's going to take the three. Fall short again. They're not looking as fluid as they were before. Czech Republic now, everything a little hurried. And Barousis inside from the pass from Slukas.
When he got the switch the last time down the floor, Satoransky had Barousis on him and settled for the kick out to the three ball. At any time you need your star to get to the rim.
10 points the margin now for Greece. They need 12 or more. Satoransky calling for Krish. They've ran into Barousis and got fouled.
Satoransky, he has given absolutely everything. And as we said at the start, this energy and fatigue could play a factor in this one.
Both Antetokounmpo brothers in double digits. 11 for Thanasis along with the 12 of Giannis. We've got a timeout here with Greece up by 10.
Couldn't quite hear the tail end, but my best guess is that they're trying to get Barousis as many on balls as they can, because they were switching. As I said, Satoransky got the switch a couple of possessions ago, and they would like that matchup. Barousis trying to guard any of these guys on the perimeter. That's not where he is most comfortable.
8.5 minutes to play between Czech Republic and Greece. Satoransky. It's effectively a 2-point game, and Slukas might level it up here. Going up against Ruban, he'll have to earn them from the foul line.
Well, maybe scoreboard pressure is starting to tell on the Czech Republic. A time a sloppy turnover by Satoransky. A time where precision is vital. And now's the time to really level the scores. It sounds weird saying it, but that's the reality of tournament play. Greece now we've constantly said, need to win by 12 or more.
Lucas was only 3 of 5 from the line before that one, having shot 93% for his club side in European competition last season. Another big one to come to hit the magic number. They are up by 12, so as it stands, it would be Greece who have a chance of making the quarterfinals, not the Czech Republic. A long way to go yet.
And that is, of course, on the basis the United States are going to beat Brazil. Let's not forget that.
Bohatchik got the hop. And the Czechs effectively back ahead. 14 points for Bohatchik. Kaleithas to Slukas, the two wizards looking to go to work. Slukas puts it on the floor, goes behind the back, creates the room, misses the shot. Borussis looking to wrestle down the rebound.
Well, they've slowly chipped away on the glass. They trailed it by as much as there was at one point there was a 13 rebounding differential between the two teams, and that's the sort of effort they're going to need in this last 7.5 minutes. But it's now rebound totals are 32 to 24, so they've clawed a bit back. That is just inexcusable.
Papanikolaou off the inbound pass from Kaleithas.
Inexcusable defense by the Czech Republic. When you're playing for your life, that's where concentration has to really kick in. Easy to.
Auda running into the frame of Borussis and a foul. Just a few signs that Czech Republic is starting to feel the pressure.
It is, and Auda going in, forcing one up. Who headed the line to shoot a couple. Coach Ginsburg taking the brave decision to give Tomasz Satoransky a little breather.
They will need him down the stretch, re-energized, refueled. They could do with each and every one of these points. Auda is now 4 of 4 from the foul line, as well as 3 of 3 from the field. 10 points for him. He makes them both clutch free throws. Czech Republic are 11 of 11 from the stripe. In a game that may well come down to the finest of margins. Ruban has also picked up a 4th foul, and he's going to go to the bench now. Ruban and Auda on 4 for Czech Republic. Yanis on 4 for Greece. Borussis. Borussis backing in to the edge of the paint, waiting for the double team, looking back out to the perimeter. Slukas then around the screen. Crosses over, got the mobility mismatch, kick to the far side. Open 3-point shot, won't go down. Thanasis underneath it, appealing for possession, but it goes the other way.
Zone defense again, that time by the Czech Republic. And with that penetration, wide open shot. And they're the ones you need to make.
Bohatchik to Auda, the pass off, the bounce pass back to Auda. Can he readjust mid-air against the sizable frame of Antetokounmpo? Here comes Kaleithas, slicing right through the defense and scoring. Nick Kaleithas turning on the afterburners and turning on the quality. "19 points, 6 assists, and just the 1 turnover.
Terrific game, all-round game. And it's not just the statistics that speak volumes for Nick Kaleithas, it's his leadership out on the floor, controlling the tempo, keeping level heads out there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is back on. Perhaps until the end or until he fouls out.
You would think so, 6.5 minutes remaining.
Only the second time in 17 World Cup appearances that Kaleithas has hit 15+ points and 5+ assists. He's also got the 5 rebounds. There's an offensive foul here against Czech Republic.
No, it's not. It's a technical foul on the Greek bench.
Again, the second.
I think the first was on the Czech bench.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yes. Now, the coach is just berating his bench, but that's a long, long way away that a ref has to hear something yelled out. Not sure in the context of the game, unless it's something really untoward, whether that is necessary on behalf of the officials. But we don't know what was said, so it's hard to provide too much information.
Bo Hatchick with a big-time shot in money time.
How expensive is that? Technical foul, 4-point play.
So Greece effectively down by 4 now in terms of the margin they require. Kalathes, Thanasis rolling to the rim, Lucas on the perimeter. Kalathes having a wonderful game, but will it be enough? He's going to take on another one. It would have been a long 2, didn't go. Big offensive rebound. Papa Petru, who got the foul and a chance to add 1.
Great offensive boards, and I'm just surprised to see Balvin not in the game at this crucial stage. These are the ones you got to come up with. Second chance points right now can really hurt you. And just as I say that, maybe Balvin checks in.
Paterka to the bench. The voice of FIBA Hall of Famer Andrew Gaze alongside me, Tim Long, here in Shenzhen on the final day of competition in this city before the quarter-finals. And only one of these two can make it, if any of them. Brazil still in with a shot, if they can beat the USA. Greece need to win by 12 or more. They're up by 10 as they miss a foul shot. Satoransky. Bo Hatchick. Satoransky thought about the 3, stepped to the side, clings onto it. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. Bo Hatchick into the lane. The runner wouldn't go. Giannis the rebound. Giannis Antetokounmpo going through the gears.
Wow,
bumping bodies with Balvin. He is done. Will Greece be done at the World Cup? The superstar on the super stage fouls out.
From where we're sitting, it looked like a pretty straightforward call too. Let's have a look at it. Just an athlete in full flight. Ooh. That is a 50-51, but no doubt about the fact that Giannis instigated the contact, but not sure the defense was in a fundamentally, technically sound defensive position.
So Giannis Antetokounmpo fouled out on 11 points, 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Greece will have to do it without him, but they did go on a run without him before.
Spot on, Tim. They played really well without him, and it was his brother Thanasis that really gave him the lift, particularly at the end of that third. So all is not lost, but despite losing a very significant contributor.
Greece are up by 10. They need to win by 12 or more. Czech Republic at the foul line, though, where they're shooting 100% so far. Andre Balvin makes it 13 of 13. It's the first time a team has shot this many without a miss at the World Cup since 2002.
Gee, it's a good mark, but I thought there'd be more teams that'd be able to string more than 13 together. But
the 14 of 14 now matches that mark from 2002. Greece effectively down by 4 at the midway point of the fourth. Slukas, Barousis wide open for the 3. Comes back out to Slukas and a whistle.
And these are the expensive ones, because those desperation plays now, any foul is going to send the Czech Republic to the line. And there was no dispute about the call. Aldo will go to the line to shoot a couple. And have a look here, you see the foul there, just the grab on the shoulder. Not a lot in it. Aldo certainly exaggerated the contact, but it was definitely there, and the referee was literally 1.5 meters away. Just get a sense that the wind has gone out of the sails of the Greece just ever so slightly, and this is where they need their fans, they need their bench, everyone else, all those peripheral things really kick in these desperate moments to get behind the team and continue to generate that emotion.
16 of 16 from the line, and Alda is 7 of 7. Talk about dealing with the pressure as Greece close it to 6, or Czech Republic close it to 6. Greece needs 6 more. Slukas, Barusis comes out, runs interference, Slukas puts it up and puts it in, and there was a foul as well. Greece have plenty of time left to turn this around in their favour.
Actually, I think the foul was off the ball, so the score's going to count, and they're actually going to get the ball back. So it wasn't on the shooter. There we see the foul. Slukas knocks it down. So potential 4 or possibly 5-point play.
And the 4th team foul on Czech Republic here in the 4th. Greece already at the limit. Bohatric's 4th personal. And Kalethe's trying to get it in. And there was a foul there as well.
I think they're going to call it on Alda. Wow. Called it on Alda, and that's going to be his 5th personal foul. And it's one of those ones you might need to have a look at the replay again. There's the contact underneath. Oh my goodness. From that angle there, Alda can probably rightfully claim to be a little hard done by.
He'll foul out on 13 points and 3 rebounds. 3 of 4 from the field, 7 of 7 from the line. It's been symptomatic of his performances across the course of the tournament.
The thing about Alda and losing him, he's a player that doesn't appear to be afraid of the moment. He comes in there and you've got great players when you're 6 points up, 8 points up, but when you're in a crisis, he's one of those guys that looked like he wanted the ball and certainly happy to take actions into his own hands in a crisis.
And in a game of such fine margins, Czech Republic 16 of 16 from the line, Greece only 10 of 18. Satoransky twisting and turning and finding a pass. Peterka to try and flip one over Antetokounmpo, and does. The gap close to 7.
Good move by Peterka. And that's when you've got the team in the bonus. Attacking the rim should be the fundamentals of what you're doing. Work your way to the free throw line where they've been perfect.
Wouldn't go from the outside for Thanasis this time. Satoransky grabbing a rebound. It's his 6th of the game. 8 assists and 7 points. Not too far off the elusive World Cup triple-double again as he was here 2 days ago. 3-point shot from another Satoransky pass wouldn't go. And this one is tight, tense and tantalizing in the final 4 minutes here. Greece need to win by 12 or more. Slukas. Slukas out to Papa Petru for 3. No, off all the way. And Barusis couldn't balance the baseline.
You'd say the same thing for Greece as we just spoke to the Czech Republic, because both teams in the bonus now. Attack the rim, force the defense to collapse or work your way to the free throw line.
Timeout, Greece up by 7.
Ηρεμήστε. Στην επίθεση παίρνουμε λίγο υπομονή παραπάνω. Δηλαδή, 1, πέρασε, 2, πέρασε, μπάλα, βάλει έξω. Χτυπάμε και τώρα στα τελευταία 7 πάμε να χτυπήσουμε την μπάλα στο καλάθι. Με υπομονή. Ναι, πήγαινε. Αν δεν πάμε μέσα, δεν θα πάρουμε και το στήριγμα. Άρα παίρνουμε τα μία, στο καλάθι. Μην γίνεται εύκολα πολλές.
Just to clarify the situation here, even if Czech Republic win or lose by less than the magic number 12, they're not through yet, of course, because Brazil take on the USA later. And even if Czech Republic win, Brazil would still have a shot although they'd have to beat the USA by a big number, by 22 or more.
I think you'd be feeling very good about your chances if you're the Czech Republic. As good as Brazil can be, there'd need to be some sort of inquiry. If Brazil somehow rather win by 22 against the United States.
But if Czech Republic lose this by 11 or less, then they are through if the USA win. Balvin underneath. Knocked away by Calathes, another pickpocket from him. There's a long time to go in this one. 3 minutes and change, plenty could happen. Calathes on the burst, kicks to the far side. Low catch for Slukas. Had to adjust and attack the rim, floats it over Balvin. Rebound for Czech Republic and for Satoransky.
And that's the presence of Balvin there, just the intimidation on the shot. Does enough to make that shot all that more tougher.
And Satoransky, after grabbing the rebound, scores 9 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds.
A little bit more breathing space when you need your superstar to stand up. He does, only shooting it at 3 of 10 from the field, but none more important than those two.
Greece by 5, but effectively down by 7. Calathes forced away by the presence of Balvin. Slukas, the long 2, is too long. Offensive rebound again. Calathes, another 3, no. Satoransky to the far side, Bo, hat trick, bang!
Wow. Yeah, this is some huge plays. This team, you get a sense that they're a team of destiny. Fate is on their side. They were being tested, and they've passed the test of their nerves.
Another reality check for Greece. Bo Hatchik from the corner, and Greece effectively down by 10 with 2 minutes and change remaining.
We're looking at you. Yeah, like that jersey.
Whatever happens, switch fast. If it happens now, we play forward. Pass the ball to Yorgos, cut, and now or shoot or Yorgos 1-1 inside. Let's go one fast basket. Position and play forward. Πάμε, πάμε.
And now is the time to throw caution to the wind. It's not just about getting the win, it's about winning by 12 or more. A win may look good on the history books, but it's not going to look good as far as your prospects are concerned. So almost have to start to considering the three-point line your friend. They haven't shot it well from there, only 6 of 22, but they need a couple of quick three-pointers to get the Czech Republic to start to think about it.
Time running out on Greece's World Cup campaign here. Printers this inside, bullies his way to the basket to put them up by 4. Still 8 points off the mark they need. Balvin, they're trying to force a turnover, but they play out of the pressure.
Really hard to apply the sort of pressure they need when they're in the bonus. Any foul's going to send them to the Czech Republic to the line to shoot a couple.
Bo Hatchik taking precious seconds away from Greece. Was looking to put the final nail in the coffin. They give up an offensive rebound. Wrestled back, though, by Papapetru. Slukas. Prentazis again going to go to work on the inside. Kicks out of the near quadruple team. Calathes nails the 3, and Greece are not done and dusted just yet.
No, they aren't. That's what they needed. Wide open and good find. Good kick-out pass. See the penetration. Dropped it in. And that's easy in hindsight, but the defensive transition, being aware of the shooters, because free ball is what they needed. You can almost live with 2s with 1 minute and 20 to go. 2 more 3s and no scores from Czech Republic. Not beyond Greece.
We talk about the magic number Greece needs 12, but also on the other side of it for Czech Republic, if Greece win this game by any margin and then Brazil upset the USA, then Czech Republic are done.
They're done. That's correct. So the reality of it is a loss by 11 or less, and they're good. And they don't choose to advance the ball because they want to keep and use all the game clock as they can. If you advance the ball in these situations, which you have the choice in the last 2 minutes, the shot clock goes to 14, so potentially another 10 seconds for Greece.
A minute and 15 seconds or so. Pumprala to the far side. Will take time away from Greece. Satoransky gets it back from Pumprala. Prodding and probing from the perimeter, trying to create some room. Lost it. Who got the touch? Still going to be Czech ball, although they may review it. Out of bounds with 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
I think it's worthy of a review because it looked like it might have come off the hip or the leg of Satoransky. The deflection onto the leg. Now, it's great that we can go to the video. Let's hear what they say.
Okay, under the basket. This one. Right.
I think it did. I think it did.
Other camera, wait, give me other camera. Yes, give me that camera.
Oh.
Normal speed. Again, slowly. Now slowly, this one. Okay, let's go. Ankle closing.
Ooh. Probably agree with them.
We are staying with the ball. Decision, inconclusive. Yeah.
Confirmation, still Czech possession. Greece fans still in full voice. 62 seconds remaining. Their team without the ball and effectively down by 5. Pumprala to get it in. Peterka floats one. Satoransky underneath, picking up the pieces. He's pulled all the strings all evening.
Fundamentals need to kick in. No box out on one of the most dangerous players on the floor.
Greece with a quick score, just what they needed. 49 seconds to play. Greece up by 7. They could do with 5 more, though, to stay alive here in the World Cup.
Czech Republic are fuming. I think they wanted a sub on that last possession. Something.
Truban to get it in to Peterka. They're trying to force the turnover. They pass out of the pressure, Czech Republic. Bohacic, now he can take his time, of course, getting over centre court. Satoransky will let the shot clock wind down. Tomáš Satoransky, the Czech superstar, going to work, fighting and finishing. Some Satoransky sorcery.
Cometh the moment, cometh the man, and Satoransky is the man.
13 points, 9 assists and 8 rebounds for Tomáš Satoransky.
But when it's on the line, he's come up huge in the crisis.
Only 24.9 seconds remaining. They're going to go to the video to check the clock, perhaps.
Wojciech. Okay.
This is
Wojciech.
a great move.
Stop. 27.2. 27.2. Yeah, 27.2.
Yeah, they're just adding more time.
Yeah, baseline. 27. Wait. Hey.
The timeout with 27.2 seconds to play. Greece up by 5, but need to win by 12 or more, so they're effectively down by 7, and they are on the brink of World Cup elimination.
If this is timeout is to Greece, this would be also about trying to manage the clock, advance the ball, and gain another bit more time for them to score, and then, of course, get the ball back.
It would have to be a miracle finish for Greece from here, one that they would remember for a long, long time to get the extra 5+ points that they need. And speaking of miracle men, Satoransky has done it again. Very close to the first ever World Cup triple-double, as he was on this court 2 days ago. And Giannis Antetokounmpo fouled out of the game, not available for these closing seconds for Greece. Calathes with 22 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, will inbound the ball for Greece. And as soon as we get everything sorted.
This is a part of the game that really can annoy it and snap your momentum. Sure, you've got the reviews and they need to be as quick as possible, but you've just had a timeout, had a minute and a half off, and now we're still not sorted.
Again, just to remind you, Coach Ronan Ginsburg's team will need the USA to beat Brazil later as well. If they keep this loss to less than 12 points, that would see them through. Here's Slukas, Greece looking for the quick score. He creates the room and hits the shot. They're up by 7 again. They need 3 more. It's effectively a 1-possession game, and they foul straight away to stop the clock with 20.3 to play.
Well, that's right. They walk the length of the floor, so they've got to rely on the Czech Republic missing free throws, but they've been exceptional in that department. 16 of 16 from the free throw line. Also, that time there with Papa Nicolau, just needs to be a little careful how he commits that foul, because quite easily that could have been an unsportsmanlike where you're going for the line for 2 and possession.
And there were appeals for the unsportsmanlike from Czech Republic. My mistake, it wasn't effectively a 1-possession game, 2-possession game, and now Czech Republic closing it even more. This would make it a 3-possession game effectively if he hits this next one. And he does. How about the performance from the stripe? Under pressure, Czech Republic, 18 of 18. Calathes, quick score for him. 24 points, 14.7 seconds remaining though. And again, if they can't force the turnover straight away, they'll have to try and foul here. And they can't force the turnover. So Bohacic gets hit.
Isn't it incredible how 99.9% of the games you're playing, you're going to be absolutely ecstatic when you win and devastated when you lose, because of the nature of the tournament format. The Czech Republic are going to go away from this one feeling as if they're winners, because they are, even though they lost.
They're down by 6 with 10.5 to play, but that is as good as a 6-point win for them. Their first miss from the line on their 20th attempt. Calathes takes the deep 3 and hits it. Achilles heel bathed in the river Styx for him. 5 from the outside for Calathes, and a foul, 4.6 to play. And now it's a 1-possession game. Greece 3 points off the magic mark as their magic man stops and pops, but they need missed foul shots.
Some sort of game. 27 points, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. So Herculean performance by Calathes.
We saw Turkey blow it from the foul line, didn't we, against the USA, missing 4 in the final seconds. Coach Ginsburg's team hit his first 19 before missing their last one. Jaromir Bohacic hearing it from this crowd, many Greeks in attendance. But talk about clutch. That'll do it. It makes it a 2-possession game in terms of the margin required.
Coach Ginsburg just yelling at his players, do not foul anyone.
Calathes, what a pass it was, but the time has ran out on Greece's World Cup campaign. bittersweet basketball for them as they win the game but lose in terms of the margin they wanted. They asked all the questions. Will the Czechs choke? And Coach Ginsborg's team had all the answers. Czech Republic fit, firing and fantastic in terms of their character to hang in when Greece raised the tempo. And it's Czech Republic who will have the chance to play in the World Cup quarterfinals.
Well, they held their nerve and an outstanding job on the boards. They gave Greece gave a huge head start, but they did whittle it back ever so slightly. The turnovers could have been the Achilles heel of the Czech Republic, 19 when they've only been averaging 10 a game. So they were expensive with the ball, and you can't speak more highly of this Czech Republic team. And here we are talking about it after they've come up short against Greece, but they did what they had to do. Winning would have been nice, but the outcome is exactly the same now that they've lost by 11 or less. So congratulations to the Czech Republic. And we also got to give credit to Greece, who came into this contest a bit down on confidence, shot it horrifically bad, only 32% against the USA. And talk about stepping up. Nikolaitis, the veteran, even though he's got still plenty more years to give, but he was spectacular and led from the front.
27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals for Nikolaitis, who was also 5 of 9 from long range, which is usually his Achilles heel. You saw Giannis on the bench there. He ended up fouling out and played for large parts of the game in foul trouble, having picked up 2 early on. Still ended with 11 points, or 12 points and 9 rebounds. But what about the performance of the Czech Republic? Because Greece did hit them with their best shot, you feel, here tonight. And the Czech Republic were able to hang in there and do what they needed to do in their first ever World Cup appearance. And they did it against the 8th ranked team on the planet, behind the 25 points of Jaromir Bohatchik, who hit both of his clutch foul shots right at the end. 13 points and 9 assists and 8 rebounds for Satoransky. Just 1 assist, 2 rebounds shy of the first ever World Cup triple-double. 13 points for Alder, who fouled out, and 11 as well for Wojtek Hruban, as Czech Republic lose by 7, but go through into the final match on this floor here in Shenzhen with a chance to go to the FIBA World Cup quarter-finals, and they will be there so long as the USA beat Brazil.
I was about to say that. They're going to get their pom-poms out, all their cheering voice, and Brazil still not without any prospect, but highly remote to think that they're going to beat the United States by 22 or more.
The picture becoming a little bit clearer here in Group K. It's come down to the final day for all 4 teams, and now we know that Greece are done. Despite the win here. And we know now that the USA are through as well, so they will have their place booked for the quarterfinals even before they take on Brazil. Look what it means to Czech Republic. The celebrations despite the defeat. Remarkable stuff here in Shenzhen. And what a remarkable team they have been throughout this tournament. Their 3-game win streak comes to an end, but they don't care right now. At least they won't, so long as the USA do the job against Brazil. If they do, it will be the USA and Czech Republic who go through. If Brazil upset the reigning world champions, Brazil and the USA will make the quarterfinals. We'll see you later on this evening for that one.